I'm gonna play a clip here of an interview of Sadia Khan, who is a Pakistani actress and model. And this clip kind of took me aback as one of the wisest, right on description of what's going on. Like, we can all obviously complain and blame social media for a lot of what's going on in society, but especially what's going on with the younger generations.
What's happened is the rise of social media and the rise of online dating and the rise of feminism has taught women that they are not to blame for any poor choices. Every poor choice is glamorized. So if you want to be a sex worker, it's great. If you want to post in bikini pictures online, it's fine. If you want to be in with it, every poor choice is glamorized, and every internal reflection is seen as gaslighting yourself. So they've even got terms for internal reflection to prevent it happening. And so what will happen is they are trained to not reflect on themselves because we've been told we've been oppressed for so many years. Now it's time to make sure we project. And so we don't take any accountability. And as a result, when we get into relationships, if we don't feel completely soothed all the time, he must be a narcissist.
You obviously have to have self-reflection to continue to learn and grow in life. Um, and if you're not yourself internally happy, you're never going to really be happy in a relationship.
He must be a manipulator. He must be gaslighting. He, rather than I. And unfortunately, we've got an online market that caters to that wounded woman, that caters to that entitled woman, and caters to that narcissistic woman. And it's so wild to me that so many women talk about narcissism, but the society today is just catering to narcissistic women. If I post a picture online, a bikini picture online, there's nothing my husband can do that could compete with that level of accolade.
Attention,
Impossible.
the compliments,
The
the attention,
compliments,
the messaging, the you're so sexy and beautiful,
yeah,
and all these different things from thousands or potentially
around the
millions of
world,
men
around the world.
who have money and all these
That,
things.
yeah, and there's nothing he can do. He can't post online and get the same reaction. And more so,
Wow.
he can't give me the same level of validation.
Oh my
So
gosh.
what's happened is we've created a setup in society that means men have to compete with a level of validation they can't compete with. And if they go online, if they join Tinder, that night they can have so many more options than a man can because we've got filters and we've got all of these. Again, I really am privy to this myself. I'm a filter queen. So, but the things I can do to manipulate male
To
validation,
get more attention from men.
just soothe myself and to remind myself I'm above this. I don't need him. I can replace him. Is something men actually can't do. So they have to rely on pornography for that. They replace us with pornography and we replace them with likes
Wow.
You know, something else, I'll let her finish this little clip here.
and comments on social media.
Wow.
What's happened?
So, basically a lot going on there, but explaining how social media has this echo chamber for women, allowing them to make money. I mean, I just saw a moronic 20-year-old who can barely put a sentence together made $41 million on OF. And so just total craziness. And then the debate on men transitioning to women, and there's no reason that they would pretend to do that to play sports or to, try to break into this current culture. I think is kind of silliness, and I think that'll be something that'll be coming up more and more as hopefully people face the music and try to figure out what is going on with our crazy culture. What do you guys think?